got black on.
We do. We match today.
Back in black.
Back in black.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We are Happy Heart Treasures. What do we do?
We have been discussing this topic. We usually say that we
go thrifting from Goodwills and places like that to find things, undervalued items, and sell them for a profit. But
we've been thinking about really what our model is. And our model is more, we rehome things.
yeah, we realized over the last, it's been like 3 weeks, and we'll explain what we've been up to for the last 3 weeks. We really wanted to make videos a few times, but we haven't. Well, so we realized most of our business and our actions and our sales do not actually come from Goodwill or thrift stores.
Just a
Some
small
of it does,
portion,
but
yeah.
it's actually a small portion. I would say 15-20% is all.
Mm-hmm.
So where most of our stuff comes from is friends and family.
Family.
Word of mouth from like estates. We sell for other people, and we also buy out for other people looking to downsize.
From other people.
Yeah, from other people looking to downsize. Like they may have just be wanting to downsize because they're moving. Mm-hmm. We've had that happen a few times. We have had people with a death in the family, and then they're not sure what to do with all the stuff. And we have had that happen just recently. Mm-hmm. We have bought a couple of estates. And then, of course, then we get into garage sales, and we do storage units, and we do...
Or just people minimizing. We have had a lot of people, word of mouth, minimizing. One friend tells another friend who tells another friend. You know, they have a bunch of stuff to get rid of.
Actually, there's someone coming over today that we've never met that's a friend of a friend of a friend, and she's bringing things to sell just to move it on. And we don't necessarily love the term resellers because it kind of has a bad vibe with it. We are rehomers. Like, we're not just here just to flip things and make a profit.
But we don't rehome children or pets.
Not yet. We'll start with our own children if we need to. But we rehome things because most of the people that get our stuff, you know, almost all of them are excited to get it. And if we can be that middleman to get it to the people that actually want it, then, hey, that's what we do. So we're looking for a different term. We have to order more business cards. And we're looking for a different term, a different way to do our business card just to
describe better,
change it a little bit, describe better. Because a lot of people on YouTube are thrifters. Like, they literally, Homeschool and Picker, Harry Tornado, you know, all these people that we follow, they literally, most of their stuff comes from Goodwills and thrift stores.
And bins and things like
and
that.
bins and yard sales. So we're just looking to more accurately describe what we do, because what we do is different than most of the other people.
Well, and it's different. One of the main reasons it's different is because we have the dollar auction available.
Yes, we sell locally.
We sell locally on the dollar auction. So we sell like clothes and things, toys, things like that you would normally find on a garage sale or, you know, maybe in a thrift store. And those are the types of prices we get for those things. And so even furniture, sometimes small pieces of furniture, that kind of thing, towels, sheets, clothes, like I said, toys, house goods, kitchenware, things like that people might need to do everyday life. It's not just collectors and things like that. So we're trying to help on both sides. So we're helping people who need to relocate some things or want to downsize, and we're helping people who may need some of these items but not have a place to get them for a good price. Sometimes
our local dollar
Goodwill
auction site has 12,000 members, so you're not going to get 12,000 people to a garage sale. So you know, and they're not all active, but you know, it's out there for everybody to see that's in the group. So anyway, long story, short story, very long. That's who we are. That's what we do.
We're rehomers.
So once again, I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We're Happy Heart Treasures, and we are rehomers. We're gonna figure out something.
Somebody help us with a word.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
What is it that we do?
What's the word we're looking for? So, help us figure that out. So
yes. Okay, we switched sides. change it up.
Yeah.
We have something really, really, really important that we want to talk to you about.
No, I'm not pregnant. We're not having any more kids, and we don't have a dog.
No. But we do have a kid. We have 3 kids. We do have a kid, and he's going to have a spouse this fall.
Yes.
But he has friends, which is nice. That's good.
We should all have friends.
He has friends, and 2 of his friends, he lives in Kentucky. His name is Dakin, and 2 of his friends, Matt and Brad and him, they really like board games and card games and games in general. And they spent the last year or so...
And they're all really smart.
...developing a new game. And the new game is called...
High Noon Showdown.
And here's a picture of the cover of the game. And, and it is on Kickstarter. If you are not familiar with Kickstarter, this is what Kickstarter is. It's a website that people can create things, make things like games or inventions or something. And they can, once they get it figured out and get it kind of produced and ready to market, they can put it on Kickstarter, and then you have a certain amount of time that you set a goal, and if people back your project, meaning they will buy it if you produce it.
Basically, you
pre-sell.
Reserve it.
Yeah, you pre-sell, you reserve it in order to fund the project.
You don't pay for it unless they get enough commitment.
So if you go on Kickstarter, they have all these different projects, and they have a Kickstarter going right now. It just started, and it's only like 3 weeks long, so it doesn't take that long. But they have a Kickstarter for their game, which I am putting in the link below, and when we post this on Facebook, we'll put it in our comments. And they have to, I don't remember what, I think their goal, it was like 600 people or 11,000 some dollars, something like that. But if you go on the link and you want to support them in their game, I'm going to have a link. And if you click on the link, there's videos. There's show what the game is. It's Matt, Brad, and Dakin talking about the game and explaining it.
There's one of them playing the game.
There's one of them playing the game. They explain it. They show it and all this. And there's different ways that you can back the game. And you can reserve a copy, or you can reserve 2 copies or 4 copies or whatever. But if anybody is interested, if you like playing games, you like card games, this one is a card game, we would love it if you would check it out and decide if you want to back it.
You've got a text message.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message. If you would like to back it, then if they get enough, it ends April 11th. If they get enough backers, then it will get made. If it does not hit the goal, then it's done. It's over.
It's
and
an
they don't
all
get to
or
make
nothing project. So if they don't get enough, it just kind of goes away.
Yes.
But they have worked since COVID started. They developed it during COVID, and it's
they
awesome.
have a prototype that they use now. You'll see it in the video if you click on it. So we would love it if y'all would check it out and spread the word if you're into that kind of thing, or even if if you just like playing games a little bit.
A great gift. So if you're thinking about Christmas gifts or whatever, you could buy them ahead of time. What happens is once they get enough support, then it goes into production, and straight from production it will be shipped to you, and it's not charged to your account until after.
It's actually, I think it's going to be shipped to them, and they're going to have a shipping party.
Well, that's
and
what
send
I
them
meant,
out.
that it comes to them after it's produced.
Okay. Yes. So I don't remember the date. It's on the Kickstarter, the date of when it would likely be out. Yeah. But if you would please check it out, we would appreciate it. I know Dakin and his friends would appreciate it, and they worked really hard on this. So we're just hoping to drum up some support.
We got to play test it.
Yeah, we were part of the play testing a couple different times, and we really enjoyed it. So they worked on it really hard and worked some bugs out and everything. So if you could check it out, see if it's something you'd be interested in, we would really appreciate it. So, all right. You get back to the reselling now?
Okay, back to the
reselling.
It's not reselling, it's rehoming.
Now we're going to switch places again.
Yeah.
Rehoming. All right. Here we go. Anyway, what have we been doing? We have been very, very busy since the last video.
With a few naps in between.
Yeah, a few naps, necessary naps. It was about 3 weeks ago since our last video, and right after that, we got contacted with a friend of mine whose father-in-law had passed like a year ago, and the mother-in-law was trying to figure out what to do with his stuff, and a garage sale just seemed too big, too hard, too much work. And so I got a phone call and we went down there and we purchased all the stuff. We bought it, gave her cash, and we brought it home in a few trips. And we really worked hard that first week and a half to move as much as we could, because we put our storage unit we had half empty. Well, we filled the other half and we filled our garage. And so we were really under pressure to get things moving. So that's what we did for the first week and a half. And we wanted to film a video about it, but we were just so into it trying to move all this stuff.
Well, and for an example, that garage or buyout was tools. And
a lot of
tools. And so Steve did a lot of dollar auctions because that's what he does. But it helped a lot of people get a lot of really, really good tools for a really good price.
Yeah. There was one guy he's a handyman for, I think, colleges. And he got a lot of
it's for
tools
for radio company.
For radio company. But he goes all over Nebraska and he got a lot of tools that he would have to spend a lot more for good prices. So he was very grateful. And so that's what we mean by we're saying, people that really want the stuff and really need it. And, that's where we rehomers, not just resellers. So,
right.
So anyway, that went really well. We still have more stuff to do, including 2 scooters. We have 2 gas-powered scooters.
Yeah. We have a friend who may come over and help us look at them.
Yeah, they don't run. They're gas-powered. They haven't ran for several years, but one only has 100 miles on it. One has 300 miles. So we're either going to sell it for somebody to fix up and they can title it and license it and run it.
One's blue and one's red.
Or we may have a friend of ours. She may see if she can get them running and then probably resell them then, unless I really, really like it. But
and we'll be riding the scooters around town.
Yeah. So then that was a week and a half, and then we saw a local garage sale, a reseller in the community had passed away. We did not know him. We didn't up until this point. We didn't really know any other resellers in the community. We know there's several. I messaged they were going to have this massive reseller garage sale, mostly clothing and some other shoes and other things. This last weekend. Today is Tuesday. Yeah. But we were leaving for Arkansas to go see Donna's mom and go have a visit down there. And so I reached out to this lady and I said, I know this is a long shot, but is there any way we could come
pick early
to the sale, because we're leaving town and we won't be here for it. We'd really love to come. And she reached out back and she said, yes, there was a few resellers that had reached out. And so she was letting them come in since he was a reseller himself. So the day before we left, we went there in the morning and we were just blown away.
It was fabulous.
It was fabulous. It was like going to Goodwill, and she was selling for about Goodwill prices. They were good, fair prices, fair reseller prices.
Yeah.
But it was like going to a Goodwill that everything was already picked and it was sourced.
The high dollar, the nice pieces.
It was all Nike and Under Armour and
Wrangler.
North Face. And there was tons. Adidas. I mean, it was name brand stuff that had already been
and
picked.
Some hunting things and fishing things, Western style
tons
shirts,
of shoes.
jeans, lots of shoes, boots.
Yeah, but lots and lots and lots of clothes. I bet you there was 8,000 to 10,000 pieces there. And so we went there and we got 3 IKEA bags full the day before we left. And then we talked to her, and there was another guy there that's a reseller also. He's been a reseller here for 14 years.
That was good to get to meet somebody who's been in the business in the same area we are for a long time, and to kind of get some pointers and make friends.
Yeah, he invited us to get together for coffee, which I'll drink a water, and
I'll drink a coffee.
Just talk about things, and he'd answer any questions. He's been doing it for 14 years.
Shout out, his channel is, or his store is, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, The Sport Coat.
The Sport Coat. His eBay store is The Sport Coat.
Yes.
I couldn't remember exactly. So, but he's been in the business for 14 years here. He, at one point in time, had 12 employees, and it got so big, it got too big, and now he's downscaled it to just him and his wife. And
a part-time person, I think.
He loves it. He does mostly sport coats, mostly suits is what he does. He specializes in, and other things, but that's his specialty. So we met him, and he was there. He was great. He was super nice, and the lady was super nice. Michaela was her name.
Yes.
And so because we couldn't be there for the sale, we really wanted to go back. She told us after the sale's all over, she would let us come back and pick through what's left for a cheaper price. So we actually have an appointment Saturday to go back, and we get to go through what's left and see if there's anything we want, which I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then we went to Arkansas.
Yes.
We just got home late last night, and we saw Floyd and Kurt, and we also had Chris and Amy and our favorite little cousin. Would she be our cousin? Our cousin's daughter?
Cora May.
Cora May.
Hi, Cora.
She's the best. Hi, Cora. We love you, and we will see you soon.
Yes.
You have seen them in a prior video. If you've watched all our videos, we were in Kentucky with them. Mm-hmm. Well, they came, and our intent was to go. They
brought a wonderful birthday cake for Mom. So Angie and Angela made that. So thanks, guys. It was awesome.
Yes, it was very good. We initially intended to go there and go garage sailing with them. Garage sales are our favorites, but because it's not quite springtime yet, there were only a few garage sales, like 3. So we went to a lot of estate sales, which mostly were overpriced. I mean,
well, the first day of an estate sale is usually way high, and then the second day is usually down there half price, but very picked over.
Yeah, so the estate sales really were rough. And then we went to the Goodwill bins, and we went to this humongous
Highway 102 flea market.
It's a flea market.
Out of the box, it's one.
It's not a flea market like what we see on YouTube, which we wish we could find, where people buy a table and they all come in. It's actually more of an antique store where everybody has a room. They have a booth. Place was huge. If you're going down there shopping for yourself because you like collectibles or cool stuff, it's really cool.
Is it Rogers?
It's in Rogers, Arkansas, and it's massive. It takes several hours to go all the way through. So we went there. Donna found lots of things. We found a lot of things to flip, but a few things we're going to show you our haul from
in a different video because there's so much.
No, that's in this video.
Oh, really?
Oh, this is part 1. We're doing a part 2.
Yeah.
We're going to film another video right after this. I probably won't get made for another day or two, but while we were gone, we put our eBay store on vacation mode, and we did sell like 30 things. So we're going to do a filming. We haven't done a what sold video for a while, so we're going to do a what sold. There was no high dollar items. I don't think anything was over $50, but there's about 30 things that sold. A couple of them haven't paid yet, so I don't have those.
The fun thing is it sold while we were on away mode.
Yeah, we didn't do anything with it. We just let it sit there, and we sold about 30 things. So we're going to film that right after this, and it'll be made in the next couple days. But we're going to show you our haul. Donna got it all out today. But first of all, we got a really cool, super cool, this is exciting, pair of shoes at the Goodwill bins. They're really cool shoes.
Oh, my husband.
Here's our shoes. This is our super cool pair of shoes from the Goodwill bins. Aren't those sweet? If you have 2 different size feet. It is a left and a right. 2 different size feet.
We didn't know that at the time.
And you like different colors. Kids these days, and Donna, there were different kinds of socks.
True story.
You could wear these.
Look, one of Luke's feet is bigger than the other. One of mine is bigger than the other.
Well,
so
yeah,
if we
I
can
don't
get it right.
I don't know if it's this much bigger, but
yeah.
So anyway,
so what do you call these?
These found from the Goodwill's bins. So when we were there 5 minutes, and we've explained kind of what that is. But you pay by weight. And Donna, after about 5 minutes, looked at me and she said, "Hey, if you see this shoe, get it, grab it. I got the other one.
It's Brooks.
It's a Brooks Adrenaline. I had a pair of these, and they're fantastic shoes, and these are barely worn.
Barely worn, if at all.
Yeah. So she found that, and then I found new with tags. I've never heard of this. It's a Norvin. It's Arctrex. It's a Norvin SL is the model.
It's got the what do you call the
Vibram Soul or whatever. So I looked this up,
and we looked all over the bins, in all the bins.
Yeah, so
we all did.
Us and Chris and Amy and
Mom.
Floyd and even Cora, they were looking for these 2 shoes. So at the end of the day, when we didn't ever find them, and there's a pair listed brand new for $120. So we're scouring the place. I assume somebody else had a cart
with it,
and it was down in there, and they were looking for that one too, or they just weren't there, and that's fine. So when we went through our carts to decide what we're going to buy and what we're not going to buy, Donna was ready to put these back in the bins because we never found them. And I said, no, I'm going to buy those. And she's like, why would you buy those? And I'm like, she goes, there's only one shoe. I said, some people only have 1 foot. Right?
True story. Yeah.
So I just looked up Brooks and I looked up amputee. And that's all I looked. Shoe. Brooks amputee shoe. And you know what? There's some sold. And
Really?
yeah.
I thought you were teasing.
No, I looked it up. And there are some sold where they only buy just 1 shoe. So I am going to list these as amputee shoes. And we'll see, because we buy it by weight. So I mean, this probably
one
costs
probably didn't weigh.
a quarter.
Yeah.
And this probably costs 75 cents. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. And so if either one sell at any time,
Mega grip. So
we will definitely include it in a video
Yeah.
to tell you about it. But hey, I found 2 really good, high quality amputee shoes at the Goodwill bins.
Yes, you did. Good job.
So yeah, that's fun.
That's interesting. Okay, what else did we get? Are we going to show them that today?
We are going to go on a little tour in our living room. Donna got everything out, and she. So.
I wanted to see what all we got because you forget.
So let's do a little something here. All right, there is our new rack in our dining room we talked about in the past. And it's mostly has clothes in it. It's going to have more clothes, and I talked once about doing a video explaining the inventory system for that, and that'll just have to be on another video. So if we go in here, here's our haul from the day before we left until we got home.
So
here's the day before we left. Here's the garage sale we went to. We got
shoes.
all these shoes.
And you've already sold a pair.
There's a pair of Birkenstocks, Danskos, North Face, Brooks, Jordans, Brooks, Jordans, Hoka's, and Jordans. And there was a pair of, I can't remember the brand, but they sold, so they're in the sold pile downstairs. So then back here, there's all these clothes, and I'm not going to try to go through what there is.
No.
But there's all kinds of cool brands, and there's a hat.
And then this kind of mixed together is
And then there's some more clothes.
Got some
here.
Titleist hats, peeing hats, some peeing clothes.
Then our trip, yeah, Titleist, Ping. We got
from the bins.
a whole bunch of Build-A-Bear, My Little Ponies from the bins. We got a Ping pullover. We got, let's see, all kinds of stuff here. I'm just going to scroll through here. A sweet hat. I think Donna should wear it.
I'll wear it. There. I will wear it.
There. It's lovely. I think she should keep it. She's going to have to wear that. Here's a fun story. This little ceramic mug thing. I looked it up. They wanted $6 for it. And I looked it up, and it's worth, I don't know for sure, $40, $50 I think it was listed for. But we pulled the tag out, and there was $3 in it. So I only paid $3 for it, not $6, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have Jesse Ventura. We have some fun stuff here.
And then I looked up the picture. I got the picture for $1. It sells for $24.
Yep.
That tea set got for $20, and the different pieces sell very well. I can't remember what the price is for those, but they have a name on the bottom. Bombay. And so then the toys, as you wind around, those are the toys. We got two big bags of toys.
Like this, only full. One was like 40 pounds and the other one was like 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And so we Polly Pockets and Squinkies and things like that. That was just random toys, but there are some fun things in there. There was a turtle. This is a Ninja Turtle van.
And then, let's see.
Oh, we got this for 50 cents. The Tupperware measuring set.
Yep, he came from the bins.
This is interesting.
It's Jerry Garcia brand tie with the little guitar pin from the Grateful Dead.
That was from...
Where'd you get that? Garage sale, right?
Garage sale for $1.
There was a sweet thrift store north of Kansas City. I know that because I see this Patagonia. I got a Patagonia rain jacket, and there's a Patagonia coat. There's just so much stuff, guys.
Over there, yeah. And then
all of
all these finds from the bins.
And garage sales. This measuring set was the garage sale.
I don't mean from the bins. I mean from the
Estate
flea
sales
market.
and flea market. And
I looked this one up. I got it for $10. It's a vintage purse. And found it online for 50 something. And then I just picked this one up. I didn't look it up yet, but it's another vintage purse. This one is a powder jar. Paid $2 for that, and it listed for $26, I believe.
yeah.
We did pick up a Walt Disney movie, but it is new, unopened.
I looked it up, and it was only $1, and it sells for like $10, $10 to $15. So, just all kinds of fun stuff.
We got a bunch of Pioneer Woman shirts, brand new. There was one room that was all Pioneer Woman things, so we got a set of bowls. We got some clothes, different things like that.
So it's kind of a fun story. On the way down, it was St. Patrick's Day when we were traveling. And at the thrift store just north of Kansas City, right along the interstate, anything green was half off because it was St. Patrick's Day. So I got this, it's in shadow. I got this really nice, very great condition Patagonia rain jacket, which they wanted, let's see, they wanted $28.50, but it was half off, so it was $14.25, and it sells for somewhere around $50 to $100. So I'm gonna get that listed soon. So
A lot of
anyway,
fun things.
yeah, a lot of fun things and a lot of work to do. So let's see. Here, let's lay down.
Let's lay down.
Let's lay down
We're
with
laying
our
down.
stuff.
Oh, is that what? Okay, scoot up here.
Well,
Oh! We're laying down.
we're laying down with our stuff, all our finds.
This is an unusual way to do a video.
Yeah, well, this is how we're going to end the video. So, anyway, that's all our haul. That's what we've been up to. And so now we have a lot of work
Yeah.
to do. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for watching. If you're still watching, you're our favorites. We love you. We
Make
appreciate
sure
you
to
all.
Like and subscribe and share with your friends because we really, really would love to grow the channel.
Yeah, we sure would. But we're going to go film another video right now for a later date sometime real soon. But thank you so much for watching. We love you all. And leave any comments leave any feedback in the comments about what we should call ourselves, or if you like this kind of video
Well,
or anything.
we're going to be called Happy Heart Treasures.
Yeah, we're Happy Heart Treasures.
But
no matter
what is it that we do if we're not resellers?
Apparently we lay down on the job. That's what we do. So, all right. Thanks for watching. We love you. I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We are Happy Heart Treasures. We love you. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.